I thought our guys were prepared. Obviously, we jumped out 10-0. They dropped the ball, and we're hoping to get a good start. And maybe that was a time change for the Cougars. But they bounced back, and I felt a lot of air went out of us when we missed a field goal right going in half. We did a nice job on a 2-minute drive. I really wasn't trying to. I wanted to get out of that half with the wind and that might have given us a little more momentum, but they stepped up, and I thought the dropped interception that we had on the tip ball was a big play, and then they made a nice throw, and we kind of had the guy covered. He made a nice catch, 84 in the flea flicker, which kind of hurt us, and then we just didn't execute on offense the way we had last week. But credit BYU and their defense. They got a good group. They got big guys, and they're well coached. And as I said, you go into Wisconsin and win the game like they had, and play Boise right there, who's got good skill guys, and I've seen them. Credit those guys. They played better than we did today.
You said after Coastal that you were a little bit surprised with how poorly you guys executed offensively in that game. Is it a similar sort of surprise for you?
Coastal doesn't have guys like BYU. BYU got men and old guys, and they're just big and physical. Hard. We haven't been knocked off the ball like that sometimes, and they got good players.
So what specifically do you feel like BYU was able to do to you guys?
Control the line of scrimmage.
Were there any adjustments they made in the second half that made them do offense?
Yeah, they probably just woke up. It was 12 o'clock their time. And the offense scored, and that gave them a little bit of a boost. And we just couldn't connect on a third down. Dumais gets hurt, and we got a big play in the third down, and bad snap. But I said I don't want to take it away. We didn't. We weren't as sharp offensively, but I think a lot of it has to do with BYU.
How much does this sort of final score come back to the fact you guys weren't able to execute as much offensively, and it kind of put a lot of pressure on your defense, and they were out on the field quite a bit there in the second half?
Yeah, we weren't very good on third down, and credit them. Got to be better and control the ball, which we tried to do, which we did in the first quarter, but couldn't do it in the third quarter, and especially when we had a little bit of a wind, and they made plays. They made some good plays.
What did they do to take Andy out of that game in the second half?
He probably had more. He only had 5 for 31 at half. They played a good zone. They got big guys rushing the passer. Kafusi's 6'9", and they're 350, and there's not a lot of space in there. And we couldn't run the ball as well as we tried to on first and second down to try to get those manageable third downs. And we lined up wrong a couple times, which hurt us. I probably should have called a timeout early, but as I said, we need to have the ball bounce our way, and it again didn't to beat a team like that.
Is there something specific you feel like you guys did well in that last drive in the fourth quarter when?
Yeah, they put their seconds in. So we can match up against those guys, but that's what it was. And they didn't have 16 Tataki and all those guys up front, and their back end was not the same guys. So
How much was you played with Lindy because of the fact that there was no time to throw?
we had time. I know Ross could see. They said so that's why they're 24th or something in the country, and we knew how good they are. We played against them, and I thought it was if we could keep it in the 20s that we'd have a shot. And I just we had a field goal in the red zone on the first drive, which I second guessed myself a little bit there, but we had to score touchdowns on offense when he had the chance, and we didn't, and get a 3, and then we missed 3, and that hurt us. But credit BYU.
Defensively, were you surprised how much, when they were on offense, how much they spread you out? Like everything to the outside, in the rounds.
Yeah, I mean that was second half, and we needed to get a little momentum, and we did, and I think that's what I said. We get a turnover. If we catch the interception, that might be something. And they got the ball in the flat, and it comes out, but it was an incomplete. There was a good call, and in a matter of seconds. So we needed one play to get the spirits back up on defense, and need to make more first downs on third down and on offense in the second half, and didn't do it.
I mean, we left some plays out on the field. Defense is good. They're sound. Those guys are old over there. They know what they're doing. Well coached, and I feel like they're always in the right spot. But we did leave some plays out on the field that we should have made, and kind of turned the tide that we didn't make them plays, and put some pressure on the defense.
How do you feel like their size kind of affected you guys today?
They're, like I said, they're a good defense. They, good schemes, and D-line's good. 16 in the middle's good, and they just didn't want to get beat deep. Sitting back, wouldn't let Andy over the top, wouldn't let any of those guys. So, we just missed some plays.
How disappointing was it to only come away with 3 on that opening drive?
Say that again.
How disappointing was it to only come away with 3 on that opening drive?
Yeah, that was frustrating. We knew coming in, because last year we settled for some field goals. And we knew we had to punch it in for 6, and drove down a good drive, and I forget, we were inside the 5, I think. Just couldn't punch it in, and that's frustrating. Could have been 14-0 at that point. So it's can't get back those plays, but you learn from them.
Coach Brooke was in here talking about the fact that you thought that missed field goal hitting in the halftime kind of deflated you guys a little bit. Do you kind of feel the same way that that missed field goal kind of took a little bit of wind out of your sails?
Yeah, I mean, we I think we had a minute or so, and we put together a good drive, went down the field, got it, I think, inside the 20, and I missed Sam on a seam route that could have got us closer. But yeah, I mean, when you have a field goal to put it 14-13, it's it's big, but I mean, you got to go to the next play. So it might have turned the tide a little bit, but for us as players, we got to just say, the heck with that, and on to the next play.
Right, and the offense kind of continuing to go in 3 and out, kind of putting you guys on the field. Do you feel like you guys got tired a little bit as the game wore on?
A little bit, but I mean, defense. We left, like Ross said. I mean, defense. We left some plays out on the field too. Obviously, they put 35 points up on us. We got a little frustrated out there, but in the first half, I thought we played really well. And second half, we just kind of came out flat and a little disappointing. But I mean, we still have one more game left, so you got to put it in the past and look forward to next week.
Is there anything they did differently offensively in the second half?
Nope, we just a couple guys just didn't do their job, myself included. I missed a couple tackles, missed a couple assignments, and ended up hurting us. And I'll take the blame for that. Captain of this defense, I'll definitely take the blame for it.
Are you surprised how much they went East-West games?
Not necessarily. We were pretty prepared for them all week, but I mean, like Ross said, they were they're a well-coached team. They're very disciplined, and they just they came to play today, and we didn't.
Third down. I guess to go back to what you were talking about, just sort of missing plays and just kind of having those little breakdowns that allowed them to convert some of those key third downs.
Yeah, I mean, we were really close on some of those third downs. First half, we were shutting them down, and then came out second half and just couldn't get off the field, and they would just drive down on us. And I mean, it's unfortunate, disappointing, all of the above. So, move on to next week. We're going to get ready for Georgia. So.
Speaking of Georgia, they're the number 5 team in the country right now. You have a chance to pretty much ruin their college football playoff chances.
Yeah.
Like, how does that feel you guys as a defense and offense? This is for you too, Ross.
Yeah, we're excited, and it's a great venue. It's going to be fun. Number 5 in the team, you couldn't ask for a better game to end the season with. I mean, yeah, of course, it's an SEC team, but I mean, last year we played Mississippi State and we hung in there with them, couldn't get it done. But I mean, they put on their shoulder pads and helmet just like we do. They're humans. A little bit bigger, a little bit faster, but we're ready for the challenge. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.